I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I know, because I got reversed, and I got the thing from Judge. Hey, I want to tell you something. Paizes. Let me tell you what happened. Judge Lindsay Alvarez of the Circuit Court, sitting in her capacity as an appellate court, reversed my decision and overturned the conviction, or it was a withhold, but overturned the case. No one bothered to tell me. She didn't send it to me. Then I found out, and I dismissed the case. All right. Now
Right.
you have a motion to tax costs, but in an abundance to avoid any appearance of impropriety, I think you should have this heard before a real judge, because I don't think I have the power to do it.
No, actually, if you look at the rule that's in there, it has to go back to the.
It has to go back to me.
It has to go back to you. I've already put it in my motion.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't have the power to order it. I don't think. I
Well,
want to do this.
if we look at the order, not the order. I'm sorry. If we look at the motion,
Yeah.
let me find it exactly here.
And I want to tell you what. Where did you learn that? Did you just do this? You just figured all this stuff out because you just fight?
I've sued Sarasota County and I got $25,000. I sued the Department of Business Professional Regulation. I won. I sued Manatee County. They just settled.
So here's my question.
I'm a hobbyist.
Yeah, you're not a lawyer, right?
I'm not a lawyer, but I'll tell you what.
I'm going to commend you, sir, because the stuff that you did, and, you know, I understand people get mad. Like a guy the other day said, I'm going to appeal. It's $80. I don't think he's going to appeal. He might.
No, I don't know if you ever see people appealing small tickets.
Very. No, that's what I say. They say they're going to do it, but no one ever does it. But you did, and you won.
So let's have a look at the.
Hang on a second. I got to get these other. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Because these other people, this is going to take a long time.
Okay.
Because there's thousands of dollars in cost.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know what's problem or not, because believe it or not, this is number 1 of 1 from.
I figured that much.
Rosales, Teclos.
What's the last name?
Rosales.
Rosales. Andrew Rosales.
Rule 9440 of Rules of Appellate Procedure. I've got a copy here. Let me hand it to you.
All right, here's the deal. Just let me tell you this. I read, you filed a very long motion, and you want to tax costs because you were the prevailing party. Okay? So, I started to look at it, and then I figured I'd look at it before the hearing, and I didn't know that it was separate. So you're asking for the filing fee, subpoenas for witnesses and records. All right, let me ask this. When we had the first hearing, you recorded it,
Correct.
and it was transcribed.
Correct.
Did you file that transcript?
It's in the court record, yes.
In the appellate file?
Yes. Same thing with the videos, video evidence.
And you recorded the trial?
Yes.
You didn't tell me that these things were being recorded.
No, yeah, one of the, you had a smart aleck security here. It says, you're not allowed to record. And you said, yes, he is. And I also brought that rule from Rules of Evidence. And you said, no, he's allowed to record.
And what are the public records fees? What is that?
That was to help prosecute the case with regards to
I don't understand.
Getting-
these public records fees.
I needed public records regarding Deputy Krause's records, behavior, etc. For body camera footage, etc. And she got in trouble with Hillsborough County, it's actually, they don't call it internal affairs, they call it professional standards. We've reopened that complaint against her. So all of that stuff is part of the public records.
So, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. Before I got this job, I was a lawyer for 39 years. I did no appeals, okay? I have some knowledge of this stuff, obviously. I don't know what is proper and what is not proper. Can you give me 5 or 10 days to look at this, and I will contact you? I can either call you or send you an email, whatever you want to do. Because, and I also want to talk to the attorney for the 13th Judicial Circuit. They may say, fine, just give them the money back. I don't know. Can you give me a couple days?
Yeah, so let me just go over this while I'm standing here, okay? So cost
Let
of,
me ask this.
Yeah.
Because here's one, I couldn't understand what the public record fees were for, because I didn't know how that had anything to do with the.
okay, all the officers that,
No, no,
were-
just-
okay, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Whether you committed a civil traffic infraction, I don't know why you needed public record fees, but now you're starting to explain to me, which is you feel that she has committed some type of, I don't know.
It was misconduct.
Misconduct.
She had no right to give me the ticket. If you see the mandate, which I think is, do you have the mandate?
I have it on my computer.
Okay, if you see the mandate, she lied. She stood here and lied. The other officer lied. The other one lied. Didn't give me due process, et cetera. And Judge Alvarez wrote a scathing
Yes, I saw that.
opinion, and then, of course, a mandate. It was never challenged by the state or Hillsborough County, and because she lied, that's going to open the door for, I'm getting ready to file a 76828
Okay.
against Hillsborough County, and then that'll be under, if they don't settle within 180 days per the rule, I'll file a lawsuit against Hillsborough County and against her, and then drag everybody into court, get transcripts, discovery, the whole 9 yards. And obviously, I'd like her to get reprimanded, and that's what professional standards is doing. Because if you notice when you do read the circuit court's opinion, she was completely wrong. She said I didn't stop, and then the video that we showed on the TV here, I did stop. She said that the trolley had to stop, avoid from hitting me. All lies. My question to you at the end of the day is, I don't know why you found me guilty when the video evidence was clear as day.
I'm gonna be completely honest. You know how many cases I do?
Yeah, I don't know.
1,000 a week.
Okay.
I don't know what I did right or wrong.
Well, I know what you did wrong.
Okay.
You had the evidence.
Just,
I think you were friends with the cops. That's the only thing I can think of.
well, I don't think so because of the 3 cops that showed up. I did notice one thing, that only one got subpoenaed. Is that correct?
Yeah, she dragged the other ones in there, and then she had one sitting back over there in case. And then I call him a bailiff, but the security guard, when I was outside, I never knew who he was. He came up to me and says, "You better not act a fool, you hear me, or you're going to jail." I'm like, dude, I don't even freaking know you, man. Why are you talking to me? Who? Yeah, obviously, you know who it was. Yeah.
He's not, he doesn't work.
Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, it's like,
I mean, here's what I'm saying. Like I said, don't get mad at me, but I'm thinking. I do 1,000 cases a week.
that's okay.
My recollection of your case is virtually non-existent, other than the fact that I did recall that there was one officer subpoenaed and more than one officer showed up.
Okay. Relevance?
Maybe somebody asked somebody to show up. 'Cause
No, she asked them to show up. She's a bully. She's why the world has been against cops. Her. Now, I got family members that are cops. She needs to be fired off the force. But let's get back to this.
In the overall scheme of things, the offensive, here's what I'm getting at. It wasn't a murder case, okay? It was a civil traffic infraction with no injuries, right? There was no accident,
Right.
no injuries. They said you violated the statute. Did they overstate what happened?
It was the wrong statute.
And that's what Judge Alvarez says, the wrong statute.
Right.
I was wrong.
But okay, well, we can do this for 2 hours. It's immaterial at this
I
point.
agree. But what I'm saying is, it's been established that I was wrong. So now the question before me is, how much of these costs are you entitled to be reimbursed?
All of them.
Okay. Give me a week or so.
Okay, let me just get this here so you get it in your mind, okay? Obviously, you did the final order, not the circuit court. The circuit court.
I didn't do anything.
No, you did. I have the order right here.
I don't do an order, I just pronounce the judgment.
Well, hang on.
There is no written order.
Hang on, I'll give it to you. Well, it's not necessarily an order, but there's the memo. She remanded you to, and
Yes, and
in order to make a,
yes, I thought you meant the order on the original case, yes.
in consistent with the judge's order. She didn't do the final order. That was based.
She reversed my decision.
Right.
And I acquiesced as I should to her authority, and I dismissed the case.
Right. So what I'm saying is you dismissed the case. So that has relevance, and I'll tell you why. I'll be out of your way here in just a couple minutes. Okay. Okay. So obviously, under Rule 9400, costs and attorney fees, the cost will be taxed in party,
Okay.
because you signed, because she sent it back
I'm
to you.
not saying you're not entitled to the fees.
No. I just want so we're on the same page. Okay? And then if you go down to under A, it says costs will be taxed by the lower tribunal, which is this court here.
Okay.
Okay? On a motion served no later than 45 days after rendition of the court order. So you did the rendition of the court order. Okay? So based on that, this is the right court.
But see, here's the problem. I'm not a judge. So it may have to go to Judge Christopher Brown, who is the civil traffic judge.
So then what you can do then is you can write a recommendation.
I can write a recommendation and send it to him.
Okay.
I'll do that.
When can I get a copy of the recommendation?
I don't know, because someone has to type it up, and it's not going to be me.
Okay.
And the person who should type it up is not here,
You mean Becky?
Betsy.
Betsy. Okay, I'll call Betsy next week and remind her. Okay?
I'm going to blow a little smoke. I would not want to make you mad in it, because you are
Tenacious.
tenacious. Okay?
But you see, here's the thing, okay? Too many Americans don't
They just accept it.
stand for what they believe is right. Manatee cut my tree. They destroyed my tree. After I told them not to cut my tree. I filed a lawsuit. We went back and forth. They accepted my proposal for settlement the other day. It's a lot of work, though. This stuff is a lot of work.
I'm going to tell you something. You're not a lawyer, right?
Nope. I'm a contractor. I got 3 licenses.
But if you believe in something, you are not going to let go.
I'm not letting go.
Ever. Okay? Ever. There are very few people like you in the world. Okay? It's a good thing.
And a bad thing.
Because if everybody was as tenacious as you, we need 10,000 more judges in every state. But very few people are. I'm going to give you an example. My buddy's wife had dental surgery. They gave her 10, she was in tremendous pain, 10 pain pills as a prescription. When he went and picked them up, there was only 8. He said they probably didn't think he'd noticed, but they probably, you can sell a pain pill for 20, anyway.
Yeah.
He said I only got 8. Too bad. He sued him. He won over 2 pain pills.
There you go.
And the point is, and I admire him for this, the point is, it has nothing to do with money or gain or anything. It just has to do with
Exactly.
he felt he was right and they were wrong, and he sued them over like $3 worth of pain pills. And what I'm telling you is, when you get a hold of something, like I said, not only clearly I made a mistake because someone told me I made a mistake, and you won. I'm not mad. As to these costs, I believe you're entitled to most of them. I don't know if you're entitled to the other ones because I don't know if they had any bearing on the appeal. Right? So in other words, the officers alleged misconduct, even if it exists, I don't know that that's proper to be awarded as part, but I'm gonna do a little research, and then I'm gonna talk to my boss and see what needs to be done, okay? But my point is, the amount of time you spent on this, vis-a-vis the $100 court cost, whatever, you were mad and you did everything you could to rectify the situation, and you won.
Okay, but see, let me throw this at you real quick, and I'll get out of here. Because this cop was a lying, nasty bitch.
Okay, but
Okay?
maybe I didn't know that.
No. She was nasty. When she was here, I got her on film. She was nasty. She was completely wrong. I told her when we went through the aquarium, I said to her straight up, I said, there's no need for you to be rude. That's it. He's getting a ticket. So she came up to me, she's spitting in my face. I said, put your body camera on, put your body camera on. She wouldn't do all of that. And I said to her, get your supervisor. I'm going to arrest you. I said, you don't have probable cause. I haven't done nothing wrong. Okay, and then when she wrote the ticket and kept me for an hour, etc., it's like she lied. And then I've got video evidence. I'm like, there it is. She says, that's where I got pissed off.
Gotcha.
I don't care about a red light ticket.
I got you.
You give me a red light ticket, it's like, all right, well, you know.
What I'm saying is the money you spent, putting that in the record, is it properly reimbursable under the rules? And just let me look at it.
Yeah, it should be. I did my homework.
If Betsy doesn't
As,
come back,
as long as it's directly related to the case. You know? I was going to say I want to amend it and add the parking charges, but I don't think I can get that. Because I got to pay parking. It's $15 for parking. That's ridiculous. But I'll get that when I sue Hillsborough County, and then they come to me and say, okay, let's settle.
fine. Whatever you do, if you run your business like this, you're probably a multi-zillionaire.
No, I do very well. I got no bills. I don't owe nobody any money. I got money hidden.
Listen, if I made a mistake, what was it, October, when did we have the trial?
March 2023.
Yeah, years ago. If I
No,
made
2
a
years
mistake-
ago.
If I,
2 years ago.
If I made a mistake, I apologize. Somebody told me I made a mistake. I'm not disagreeing. I don't know that I can order this, but I can at least tell Judge Brown
Okay.
what's going on, and we'll get something done. Give me a couple of days.
Okay, and the only last thing I wanted to say to you, which has been building up for a long time, I see you with these other people here, and I got to tell you, you're like that judge in Massachusetts. Real nice.
Yeah.
You're treating the people fairly, you're giving everybody a break, etc. So I don't know what happened on that day when we were here.
Don't know.
So
If I made it,
I know, I accept your apology.
I apologize.
Unfortunately, I got to accept it. I can't argue with you.
You won.
Yeah.
All right, I do that.
All right, you guys take care. Thanks for your time. Sorry to keep you.